everything that's
Yeah.
happening is preparing you for what's next.
What's it going to be? I want someone to just tell me and go, that's it. There you go. I don't have to work or think or anything. And
You're gonna
I
find
mean,
out.
I'm hoping it's in the, I want it to be a medium, but it's hard. I have a lot of fear that holds me back from stuff. And also, I feel like there's some healing. I might be some type of healer.
Yeah,
That's why I took the Reiki.
yeah. I have a feeling that you're going to be able to channel a lot of the pain that you've experienced and a lot of the frustration, but to move you into a state of greater service for others, but with in a similar capacity that you and I are kind of interacting with really practical underpinnings. Like it's really to help people,
Yeah.
right? So, you know what I mean? So, so you have Saturn. Saturn is the planet. It's a plane of integrity. It also deals with structure, discipline, intent. It's going to measure the way you spend your time. It's going to make sure at the end of the day that you're in alignment with what it is that you've come here to do.
Is that the one you were talking about, that if I'm not, then it's going to be rough going or something like that?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So Saturn in our lifetime, we experienced the Saturn transit twice. So we experience it in our late 20s, which is saying goodbye to our youth and effectively putting us into an adulthood. If we're out of alignment, the years that follow will be varying degrees of just challenging.
Yeah.
And it will manifest in a million different ways, like my health struggles, can have bad relationships. It's effectively Saturn in your late 20s is doing everything it can to say, hey, this isn't your path, this isn't your path, be respectful of your time, recognize why you're here. But then the egotic mind, the everyday kind of temptations call us into different directions, plus all the pain and suffering that hasn't been resolved creates all these defense mechanisms, and that keeps us distracted, it blinds us. Saturn does what it can to say, hey, heads up, this is serious, you're here for a reason. If we don't listen to it, we get carried down into struggle. We get carried into the depths. Then it lets us linger there. And then we have basically 28, 29 years
Oh.
by which Saturn will give us different moments. Every 7 years, it reminds us, and then there are different points it intensifies, but then it comes all the way back around and it makes what they call the second Saturn return. And on the second Saturn return, it gives you another opportunity to say, okay, I've learned a ton. It hasn't been easy. Am I in alignment with why I believe I came here?